everything took me 1,000 years, and for no fucking reason. Hello, friends. Today we're gonna save private quickie. I did some texty stuff. Hopefully it works. And I'm gonna unmute. Hopefully all of this works. I just see a lot of flickering photos, but they don't see sound coming out.
What?
Okay.
The music is quite loud. It seemed like you were far away, but I came in thoroughly pretty good, so it's not Discord.
Right,
I think
Does
it was
my
just
name light up?
Also,
supposed to have random
hello.
noises going on.
My name does light up.
Yay, we did it. Things light up.
Yeah.
Yay, I got it working. It only took me like 4 hours.
I knew you could do it.
I wouldn't have had that faith, to be honest. Yeah, it's not as fancy as I would have liked it to be, but at least it works, which is a start.
Nice.
That's the important part.
Thank you, S. One step at a time, indeed. I couldn't figure out what to do for Alan. That's why it is what it is. Well, it'll get better.
You gotta use your points so you flip the hummus thing so that the other hummus is looking the other way.
Yeah, come on.
That's what I do with the-
amateur. Come on.
That's what I do with the Korzapus, not the flexing snake tit one.
Yeah,
So that it looks like the
Korza.
Korzapus one.
You got it right the first time.
All right. I usually pronounce that name wrong.
Ooh.
You're like, ooh.
Where's it, Pia? Oh, you got a sister.
We haven't asked.
I'm wearing fancy pants today. Okay. So introducing everybody around. Alan, I'm your GM. You know that. Then we got Tobias here. They're played by Kai. Say hello, Kai.
That's me.
Hooray! Then we got Krieg here, played by Toast.
Hello there.
And then Salon, played by Twy.
Oh, hello.
And then everybody knows the captain who's actually playing today.
Oh my god, imagine.
So we are starting where we left off last time.
Do you want to do a recap of
Oh.
where we're at, what happened last time?
Yeah,
for
that's
everyone
what
who
I'm
missed it.
That's what I was just about to do. I was
Perfect.
going to ask you to scroll down on the map, though, because you are too
I know.
high.
I can't do both on the screen at the same time. You gotta live with that.
Yes. So we left off with the Wanderpus escaping into another plane, being told by... So during the last game, everybody was being hunted by interplanar, not interplanetary, but interplanar, a police force that believes that the Wanderpus crew was complicit in setting up a black market ring using international travel to, like, maybe steal, but definitely collect magical items and sell them to other planes. That is what they are being accused of. That is what Admiral Taupe, the head of the Lockstedge Academy, was being accused of. And maybe very clearly actually was doing, though the crew had no knowledge of this. And then the team went looking for somebody that can help them escape the cops. They found Laurel, which is a woman who has safely traveled the rifts before, and she has showed the party how to do it, and a plane that she claims they will be safe in. We will see how well that goes. We have landed on this plane, and this plane is where the Seasonings game that we played a couple years ago took place. This world is fucking wild. The last world we were in is normal by comparison. This world is just fucking bananas. Like, people become wizards with a capital W, and like the magic can vary from just being able to turn things different colors to being able to like reverse time. Like it's a very strange world. You landed in a giant swamp of the Salamander King. The Salamander King is about a 40-foot tall salamander that eats literally everything.
Is he king
The
because he's large? Or is that just a coincidence?
He was voted in democratically. The salamanders are very like
Egalitarian society.
there-
Makes sense.
there's quite a bureaucracy to it. Luckily, one of our characters is from this place, so Trixie had an in with the king and could get you guys safe passage here. Also, it may look like a shallow swamp, but this cave and this like bowl at the top of the mountain is full of almost a small sea's worth of water. This water also was on the moon for a little while. That's a different, longer story. But the plan is they were shown information that a crew member has been captured by the Starlight organization, which are the police. And the goal is to get him out. And also Laurel says that she has a partner that she needs to help get out. So that's the plan, is to find...
Right, she did need someone we're supposed to bust out.
Yes. And the plan is to, like, formulate a plan while you're here, then go back and find them. So the game starts and everybody's just fixing up the ship, because you guys went through some stuff, like, you got out of it without getting hurt, but I'm sure the ship is a little worse for wear in the process. So you've been here maybe a couple of days.
Also, everyone that manifested their wizard abilities upon entrance probably also needed a little bit of cleanup.
Right. So everybody's just like cleaning up, fixing up, getting reacclimated, figuring out how the swamp works. And all of a sudden, the ship starts rocking, like somebody just dropped a giant rock in the water. And boop. The giant warship that originally showed up to capture everyone in the Lockstitch Academy has appeared. Despite the fact that you would claim to be safe in this plane, they have found you. Well, they have traced where you are, and now they are here with a ship that is roughly the size of a small city. And that's where we are.
Do they know exactly where we are? Or
They do not.
They're looking
But you
right
are in
at
a
us, so.
Yeah, you're in a small sea.
So there's not many places they have to look.
It's not going to be hard for them to find you. So, oops, sorry. Give me a second. There we go. Kind of a little bit of time cop from Rick and Morty situation. Or yeah. So, Laurel, the woman who got you to this plane, was just curses and says she didn't think that they would follow you here because this plane is too dangerous for them. But clearly, after the destruction of multiple of their ships, they deem you high enough priority to even chase you to a plane that they're not supposed to be.
Hey, they don't know about the last one because everyone there was presumed dead. No one knows.
They don't know how they died, but they can assume that it was you. They definitely assume that you guys did it.
Well, it's just rude.
Probably fair, though.
Well, I don't know if we want to face a giant city. We should probably either run away or hide.
So Laurel says that this ship is one of their main base of operations. The prison is actually on this ship. So she's like, this saves us time. We don't have to go anywhere. We just take them out here.
Do they have any plans on how to do that?
Laurel doesn't know what exactly the weaponry on the ship is or what everybody's capabilities are, so she is in a bad place to make a plan.
So it's up to the captain who knows all of these things then, right?
What?
You're the captain. You obviously know everybody's abilities and the machinery and guns on the ship. So you're the best one to lead for this situation, right?
Man, we were very clear about the fact that I don't know any of that shit before we started, right?
No, that was your player. Your
Very
character
specific.
knows a lot, I'm sure, right?
A good delegator, thank you. It's,
There's a reason that I produce the streams, and I don't as much play the streams.
Ooh,
God, I fucking...
like, what's my moves again?
At least those are open.
Even your diplomatic officer says they sent you all the information.
I wish they actually had, though.
So, Captain, can you give me a 20-sider just to immediately see if they, from the jump, know exactly where you are? Just roll me a...
It's a
20-sided
slash,
dice.
right?
Yeah, just slash roll 20. You can also just click. Oh, yeah. So, you're okay. You guys are successfully hiding in this swamp for now.
God, fuck
They are...
off.
Oh.
We're off to a
Oh.
fantastic
Is that-
start.
Is that
Well,
how
okay.
it's gonna fucking be?
That's how it be.
Catastrophe. They know exactly where you are, and they have you locked.
Just like that.
Just,
It's the real game.
They have fired.
I've all been squatting on these cards waiting for this moment and this moment alone.
How dare you?
I'm about to leave. Like, I...
Be like, I'm
They
home,
have-
I can just go.
They have stuck 2 giant barbed spears into the side of the ship, and I'm currently trying to pull the ship closer. So anybody on the ship, which is everybody in the chat as well, you can use your abilities to try to like out and do this, and everybody in the call can like, if they have a plan.
My moves are not meant for encounters.
You can get creative with them, though.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get creative.
So
Well-
this is a swamp, so it's got lots of flora and fauna, right?
Certainly does.
Can I
Okay.
use the shroud ability to try and? Well, they already know where we are, so it's probably not going to help.
Okay, but shroud, and if I can make like an imaginary creature that goes elsewhere, can we like scare the fuck out of them kind of thing to the point where they unhinge, I guess?
That would work. Is you guys just have to figure out how to get yourself unbarbed.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay, chat. That's a y'all problem, I think. Y'all are the ones inside.
So I would definitely say one of the barbs is through the side of the ship, near the cafeteria, and the other one is close to the library. Like, the hull's doing a pretty good job of like not leaking, but there's definitely some water coming in.
If only there was a bunny rabbit who knew engineering that could help us fix this.
I mean, we could just blow the barbs up, right? Like, they're attached to us? Like,
Yeah.
tentacles? Yeah, we just blow those fuckers up. If
Mm.
only we had a demolition expert.
Who happens to be a
Oh,
chef
what?
for some reason.
Be like, oh, me? Pockets full of
I
bombs
mean-
and shit.
I can do that. Or since Talon's not here, we have the ship do it.
Yeah, if you guys want to use the cannons, then we can use the cannons.
I say we use the cannons and just not, of course,
Honestly.
Oh.
Oh,
Bombard it
somebody
is.
played bombard.
Bomb.
So
That works.
that
It's like,
yeah,
I don't
that'll
want that personal responsibility, so I'm just gonna play this card instead. Alright, let's blow
Fire.
this shit up.
yeah, that'll
We know we
Somebody
want to
roll
sneak
me a
on board. Before we hit button.
okay.
We know that we want to sneak on board. So
Hmm.
we want what we want is on this ship. So as much as it would be great to like book it, I think it's like a two-parter. So I think the ship needs to make itself scarce, but we need to get on that ship. So maybe a distraction would be in order. Blowing that shit up, making it look like the ship is getting the fuck out. Can't go too far because we're still gonna need it. Hopefully buys us a little time to subterfuge our way onto this giant fucking ship.
I will say, once once we have gotten what we need off of that ship, it should be a non-issue. I think I can take care of it after that.
So,
Nothing stopping you from placing explosives here and there as we make our way through the ship.
Oh, I'll just use the really big one.
Let's just rely on one big thing. I like it. Okay. What could go wrong?
Silent, do you have
valid
any
point.
abilities that can help us illusions when we blow the barbs away, since you're a naturalist?
I'm kind of feeling like we do some big explosions, and out of the explosions comes the creature that then they have to go fight, because hopefully then that means they'll like open their doors and stuff enough for us to like rush in. I mean, are we still wearing uniforms and such like they are? So
Well,
that'll be
they don't have the same uniforms as you at all.
Gotcha,
Like
gotcha.
their uniforms are very much more when they're on duty, they wear like long brown trench coats, but underneath that is very Star Trek-esque uniforms, color coded to show like which department they're in.
So we just need to steal someone to our board, is what you're telling me.
I mean, you could try that. I don't know if any will fit you.
So interjecting, is my voice still infinitely louder than everyone else?
I just adjusted you down myself, but if you
Yeah,
adjusted
okay.
yourself, we'll split the difference. When we started out, you were good, and then all of a sudden it like spiked up.
Thanks.
Also, Joaquin has a suggestion that they're willing to add.
I do like over there. It's just the name of an ability.
Over where? Over there.
So what I am gonna need is 3 rolls. 1 from Kai for the cannons to see how successful they are. Second roll is from Leo. So the captain will make that roll to see how quickly they can repair the holes left behind by the barbs.
Mhm.
And the third roll would either be for Joaquin or Salon. Like both of them have the same ability.
We'll just make Salon roll for either.
Yeah, so that you can save your AP. And then, how are we planning on getting on board?
Is there any animals in this small sea other than the 2 ships?
Salamanders. There are very large salamanders.
Oh, God.
Are any of them hostile towards me? Because I
Nah,
can
they-
probably talk to one of them.
They all love you guys.
Okay.
Sept gave a disguise kit.
Cool.
Ooh.
Thanks, Septarius.
So I can use speak with animals to speak with the salamanders, and they can get us onto the ship, and then we can use the disguise kit that was graciously gave to us, and then there we go.
Alright, this all works. So let's just get those 4 rolls going. First roll would be for Kai to see how that the cannons go.
Oh boy.
Not great. Not great.
What's the
Mm.
command again?
What command are you looking for?
Oh, nope.
Oh.
Nika found it. It was the breakdown one.
So I have to give you a tough choice. Okay, here's your tough choice. You will successfully get these off of you, but your choice is either 2 things. You either lose your ability to communicate with the ship once you're off of the ship, or the ship loses the ability to shoot cannons until they're fully repaired.
Hmm.
Like both of them it's a success in getting these barbs off of you. but you're gonna lose one aspect of the ship.
Yeah, also Corsville will murder you for fucking up
I know.
cannons, but at the same
I
time,
picked that one personally, but that's just because
I'm
me.
going to I think I'm going to pick that one.
Okay. So the cannons get ripped off of the ship, but don't worry, Akasama's still there, and they took care of it last time by just shooting their gun out the ship.
I broke the cannons. Oops.
Alright, so
Sure we have
cannons
lots of
are
people
gone.
who can shoot.
So, Captain, can you roll us for Leo's repairing the ship? Tough choice.
Oh boy.
Okay. So the tough choice is this. Leo, this is a question straight for you.
Reroll.
Oh, we roll. Okay.
So I'm gonna do
Hit
my
me with
best.
that.
Nico, thank you.
Hit me with that die one more time. 16,
16.
perfectly fine. All right.
Nice.
Not amazing, but good. So, nothing bad happens with Leo. The ship gets patched up. Now for Illusion, Twy, can you roll me that 20-sider?
Yeah.
This is Joaquin so that you can save AP, but like you're making the roll for them.
Mm-hmm. Boop. Oh,
Perfectly fine. What's this beast look like? What are
Which conjuring?
what are we looking at?
I'm feeling like, kind of like a three-headed ish. Lots
Three-headed
of
monkey?
arms. But a salamander, but not the fire kind, and like a swamp kind of thing. So it has a lot of oozies coming out of it. But I do think that Nika, you also have like a fog rolling in kind
I
of
was
move.
just thinking about that, of adding some something tangible to it to
But
make
also-
it feel a little bit more
Yeah.
real.
Cause then cause there's creatures in the fog, but if they're like the lick smacking of like maybe we can do some psychological horror into that. Like, I
I'm
would-
into that.
Some licky sounds in the fog.
Skittering.
yeah, but like skittering on top of the water because it's so it has that like liquidy smack to it.
Oh, it's squishing. It's squishing its way downtown. Oh, I hate every part of that. Yeah, no, I will absolutely use Cloud Call to enhance.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that because you were just enhancing on the 16.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are like you have really fucked up their senses. They have no idea what's going on.
That feels right.
Also, so all right, and then what was the next step? Oh, the fourth roll was was Krieg trying to talk to the salamanders and getting them to agree. So just hit me with that. 13. It's a success.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, one of the big salamanders. We'll say that you had this conversation before with them, like as everybody was setting up the explosions and stuff. You all can climb in this big salamander's mouth, and he will take you straight to the ship.
Don't worry, guys. It's fine. I spoke to him earlier. He promised not to swallow anybody, so we're good.
Oh.
He's a nice guy. Got a big heart. Lovely family.
I'm not sure what its name is. What do we want to name this giant salamander?
Gerald.
Gerald. Gerald's got a just lovely family. Everybody likes him. All right, so you make it to the ship in the salamander's mouth. There is you. I don't know how. No, he talks to Krieg, so I don't know how exactly it does it, but it tells you it made it to a door. Like it's found a door. The door is sealed, obviously, because you're underwater. But how would we like to open this door? Does anybody have any ideas? It basically does a lamprey thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Lamprey up against
Hey.
glass.
Man, I don't like that at all.
It opens its mouth all the way, so you guys can now see this door.
Is it key card door or like
It's not-
how's it shut?
It's not keycard, but it is more advanced than what you all are used to. It looks like there's a typewriter for like like a punch. We would recognize it as like a code punching in situation, but you guys would just see it and be like, "Why is there a typewriter on this door?" But you could quickly figure it out. Like it's not like impossible for you
It's
all
not
to
like you
realize.
fail 3 times and you're locked out.
Well, yeah, if you do fail, like there will be repercussions, but
Ah.
There always are.
Well, who wants to try the fancy typewriter door?
Can we just blow it up? Oh no, we're trying to be sneaky. That's dumb. We're not
I
gonna
mean, we
sneak.
haven't decided yet, so.
We could do that, but that also might harm Gerald, Captain.
Oh, that's a good point.
And he was
Yeah,
so nice
why-
to bring us over.
Joaquin has made it clear that if you kill Gerald, I will murder everyone and then myself.
So let's not harm Gerald.
We gotta stop naming
Yeah,
animals
no,
on this
Jesus.
game.
I'm just that kind of guy, I'm sorry.
But like you could do like really precise explosions and just blow off the hinges.
Here we go.
No, I'm gonna have fun with this.
That's what you love to hear.
I have cards. I'm gonna use them.
Oh yeah, by all means, use the cards. Oops, something breaks. The door
Oops.
breaks?
The door broke.
Yeah. The door breaks open.
We just tried to open it, and then it just
He's
It
get-
just,
yeah.
I would like to
broke
hit it
off.
with my frying pan.
And just like
just pop those hinges, like give them a little crack
Yep.
on the hinges, break right down.
Yep.
Honestly?
yeah. The door falls in, and with Gerald right there, like lampreying on, you guys don't have to worry about water rushing in. Like, you just got Gerald right there, and he'll stay there until one of you rolls a 1 and I do something with him, or until you leave.
It's so weird. He's just sitting there, like sucking on the fucking door frame.
Yeah, looking
gonna-
back, it's a salamander with just rows and rows of circular teeth. You know what I'm talking about? Like the.
Mhm.
I don't think salamanders normally look like that, but ugh.
I'm just gonna pat him on the inside of the mouth and say thank you, and then
My
we'll be off.
little gum massage.
Let's move. Oh yeah, Laurel is with you all, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
So you have made it here. And this looks really weird to any of you. Like, your sub is pretty high technology, but it's like World War II technology on Earth. This whole place is very reminiscent of Star Wars technology. You know how it's all like banged up and nothing's like really like the banged up portions of Star Wars, not the shiny parts. Firefly levels of technology.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is where we are. You have, based on your rolls, actually successfully gotten here and not the other worst place I could have sent you.
Mm.
Oh, don't worry. There's plenty of time to
There's
fuck this
plenty
up.
of time. So here we are. And Laurel's just like, I can't believe we got here. I didn't expect us to make it this far.
It's not really.
He honestly did not expect you guys to get onto the ship.
Eh.
Well, we're here. Guess now we find.
Does Laurel have a map of the place?
Laurel does not have a map of this place, but she has like seen some. She has gotten some pictures of it. She does believe that they're Squishy is being held here, which you can see on the map. Which I'm not hiding the people, but just pretend your character doesn't know about everything. There are hidden things, but
Can I use delve, even though this isn't an underground place, but it is a structure of some sort?
what's Delve do?
You make a sound that travels throughout an
Oh,
underground.
yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Okay. So it's just kind of me, kind of clapping, like just the one clap, and then sonar, and then I get a general layout of the place.
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead and roll
That's
that.
fun use.
Oh.
Oh, that was just to tell you what it does, but let's roll for
Uh,
the dice.
Oh yeah, you know exactly where everything is. Just do this real quick.
There's a lot of creatures in these jails.
That one looks suspiciously like a
Shifty fucking wizard. 'Cause
mage.
That's like.
I knew. I
Yeah,
say
that
we leave them
wizard
there
looks
because
fucking shifty.
So the two patrols, like there are two additional patrols that you did not immediately see. These and this. Up here at the top left of it, if you haven't zoomed in too far, you might not see it. But there is definitely something strange. Like the sound goes weird in this area. Like your little sonar comes back to you.
and it's just like, I'm sorry, I got nothing.
It kind of the opposite. I'm sorry, I got everything.
Ooh, what?
Like there's a certain rhythm to it. Like there's almost a song being played.
Oh, okay. And if I use my other knowledge, songs is how you can travel.
Yes, that is. You would be able to put that together, yes.
I'm going to relay the information of the map that I have to my cohorts because I can't draw. So I'm just going to tell everybody. There's about, 2, 3, 4, 5 patrols. And then some weird song generator in the top left. And then the prison cells are kind of in the middle left-ish.
But yeah. Now you all like have complete knowledge of what's on this map. Your characters know what's on this map as well. There's a bunch of stuff that you don't know. You don't understand what is, but they also don't know you're here because you guys managed to sneak in sneakily, which doesn't make sense for this team at all.
So far, so
Joke's
good.
on you.
All right.
I'm a spy by profession.
I'm a ranger.
Would you like me to scout ahead, Captain?
I was actually going to use the move Size Up, which evaluates the capabilities of nearby creatures or a group of creatures.
Okay, yeah. Do you need to roll for that?
It doesn't cost me any AP to use.
Go ahead and make me a roll just so I can like tell you how much I can tell you.
Fair enough.
Cossack is wondering if we're in danger of drowning.
No. Nobody's in danger of drowning right now. The ship has been sealed up, and the hole that they cut through, by just panning through the wall, is sealed by, I forgot the name.
Gerald.
Sealed up by Gerald, the giant salamander / aquatic transportation. But yeah, 14 will give you, so you know that these guys, like the little guys he was telling you, the patrols, are basically nothing. Like anything you guys do to them will either knock them out or just straight up kill them. Many of them have melee weapons. Some of them do have legitimate firearms. And those ones, they are not tranks like yours are. They are shoot to kill situations. There does seem to be one large one that would count as a minion, so be able to take more than one hit, and a boss. The boss is the one furthest away. And he would have around like 10 HP based on the way quest works. Oh, go ahead.
Do they know who I am, and not as a captain? Do they know who I am?
Oh.
There would be
What?
one of the minion and the boss would have intel about you if you weren't dressed as the captain. If you were dressed the way you would, then they would immediately know who you are and would be put on high alert.
Take off your captain uniform. Yes.
So I'm thinking about that. So I actually want to use my like legendary, which I've never used before. And use my rep to try to convert one of them onto our side.
One of the big boys?
Yeah,
You gotta get close enough for them to see you.
I realize.
Okay.
I'm just asking, would that
Oh,
work,
yeah.
knowing, like...
I'm gonna make you roll for it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
obviously.
I got no problems with it. It's a solid idea.
So, Captain, are we taking out the patrols silently, or are we just murdering people?
We're gonna try to convert first.
Charisma.
Give them the option to join us before we brutally murder everyone.
Now, Tobias does have a convincing disguise, for the record. Like, he has basically their outfit perfectly. I will, you could disguise yourself as one of these scouts,
Mhm.
and even though you're not a bug person, they do hire non-bug people.
Can we do like a prisoner?
I was just about to
Gag?
suggest that. Do we want to
Right?
do the whole "I've got a prisoner" trick?
That'll get you closer to then be able to whisper in the ear of the big boy.
Also, which big boy?
A convincing
the-
badge is, I think, what Laura just played there. We're supposed to be here.
Yeah, if you combine the convincing badge with the disguise kit, they will 100% believe, and you will not have to make any rolls to convince them you are one of them.
Stroll on in there with purpose.
Okay.
Then I think I want to strip my uniform.
Giggity.
Alright, so are you wearing something underneath it?
Well, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah. No, I realize. But what do your crew right next to you see under your captain uniform?
So under the uniform, she's just wearing like a fucking wife beater,
Oh, I gotcha.
like tank top style. But it does show off her tattoos, which are like tendrils of white that move across her skin. I think in the past I described them like breaking waves across her skin. They're very signature. You can't miss it.
Those look amazing, Captain.
You guys get to see like a little peek of them during, I think, a speakeasy and during the wrestling match. But they are
Alright.
very identifiable from her past.
Now Krieg is contemplating getting tattoos.
Oh no, I would look at the tattoo like, just
Well,
Alright, so these two are just standing here, like they're. What was I understanding the plan right? That Kai was just gonna Tobias was just gonna walk the captain up as though he had arrested her.
I think that may work to stealth best right now.
That is my thought. And then once in range, hopefully my reputation precedes me, is my hope.
With the convincing badge, we don't really need to convince any of the small people, I'm assuming.
No. With the convincing badge, Tobias can walk basically anywhere in here with the convincing badge and the
His
uniform.
disguise.
Yeah, combined, they're able to walk anywhere in here that's not behind a locked gate.
How big is Tobias?
Person sized. 6 foot.
Can I hide on your back?
Do we
That's
want
some kind of backpack.
How big are you?
3
Do you,
feet.
Do you like swaddle him again? She's like, look, it's worked before. What if we... And there's really no opportunity to split up because there doesn't look like there's a back way in.
You could.
Ceylon is very conspicuous, right?
I'm a bumblebutt. Yeah.
But you
So-
also have your wizard powers on top of your like quest abilities.
Mm-hmm. Which, like, I don't fully remember how I use them. I know, so, like, I have all these crystals all up on my feathers and such. So, like, I'm not exactly sure. So right now, as we're doing more, like, stealthy things, I don't see an application just yet, for, like, interaction kind of thing, other than, like, I don't
So
know.
I was thinking. So I remember because obviously, so for everyone in chat who did not get to experience the Seasonings game, it was played in like 2018. So we're a bit removed from it. So trying to like remember what those abilities were. You could use crystals. I remember you did like speaker
Mm-hmm.
type-esque things, and I'm wondering if you could hijack the like PA system as a backup if what we're about to do doesn't work, to then be like, oh shit, there's a breach somewhere we're not. So even if Tobias and I get fucked, if you
Sending
can get
people elsewhere.
elsewhere to get into those cages.
Laurel is familiar enough with this technology that she could help you install crystals into it.
Yes. Oh, that's neat.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
so while the three of them, Backpack Krieg, arrested Captain, and
Just flip the blanket inside out so it looks like a normal white blanket.
I mean, I could keep the cape on and you could like be under the back of the cape while still like
That'd work.
showing off enough, I think. However, if it goes south, you're probably gonna get like super fucked.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Love that confidence.
Alright, so here are like, so you guys can move yourselves, but I'll move your characters for now. You three are up here.
So I'm just gonna gently climb on your back underneath your cape and apologize for any uncomfortableness that may happen due to me being here.
Any untoward groping.
That was the original reason why I didn't suggest you, because I'm a kind gentleman.
Let's do this real quick. I'm very happy that I have all of these tokens all of a sudden. Scroll. Here we are.
I still haven't gotten around to making circular tokens for like the officers, and I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna add that to my to-do list for consistency.
Laurel pops out the computer thing and she tells Twy, like, well, Salon, this is like, do your thing. I've gotten this as far as I've gotten. So if you want to hijack the intercom, you can just go ahead and roll a 20-sider. If you have like any moves that would also help you.
Currently I'm just gonna like install them. I'm not gonna like
Activate.
do anything. Yeah. That's pretty good. Like installing them into like the system and roll. Maybe.
17, that's perfectly fine.
Oh.
Very good.
Ooh, I wonder if you could double up
Can you
Bamboozle
unlock doors?
and your like wizard ability.
Oh.
Like it would almost be like loudspeakering Bamboozle.
Yeah, I would accept it. With that setup roll right there, that you could bamboozle anything that could hear.
Oh. Okay, so then mess hall. I'm thinking like personal quarters, and so like everybody's personal stuff. Maybe there's like an inspection that has to occur. What's it called when like all the soldiers have to line up, and then right, that's inspection.
I think so, yeah.
And so like they all have to go back to their barracks. I don't military.
I will let you know right now that they are on high alert due to the fact they are trying to attack
That's right. That's right. So they are in battle stations currently.
Yes. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna run back to their.
Friends, that's absolutely right.
So it would have to be an emergency.
An attack. Yeah. So it's definitely a
Oh.
like backup plan because like it will alert everyone to the fact that something is here, but hopefully misdirects enough. And that's assuming that like
Hello, crew of the ship.
what
How
we're
are you all doing?
assuming that what we're about to do doesn't work, but even if it does work, that'll also give us an exit strategy.
Well, we
to
want to send
misdirect.
them like outside, if anything. That like, right? I don't know.
I
Only
mean,
way you could send them outside is if something was attacking or they found what they're looking for.
Or like outside, as if like the giant salamander has appeared, as it's just like orders.
then
But that
since they don't know about the salamander yet, we would be drawing attention to Gerald and put Gerald in the line of fire.
Yep.
So I
At
would
which point,
say-
Joaquin will kill everybody and then themselves.
and also that's our escape.
There is
So we want them to go the complete opposite of the direction that we are and that we need to go.
The ship is doing fine. You are going through this giant swamp. You don't have a lot of room to play in, like as far as like escaping it. But if anybody has any ideas on the ship on how to help the captain by like hurting this large ship in any way, you guys can go ahead, make your rolls, and tell us what you're doing, and we'll make rolls for it. And it's just like, also, you don't have any cannons, but you do have communication. So basically, you all know what's going on. I'm assuming that Salon's keeping a line of dialogue like open for everybody. And Sept is a penguin, I believe,
Oh, yeah.
receiving the phone calls.
I love that.
Amazing.
All right. So you all make it up to it, and the two bugs that right here are just like, they see your uniform, they're like, all right. It's like, you got one of them. Didn't even hear the door open. It's just like, and the other one looks over. It's just like, I told you I heard the door open. It's like, you said you heard something crash. And she's like, what else would crash? And it's just
Tobias
like,
is gonna clear his throat, kind of just waiting for them.
they're just like, all right, soldier, we respect the uniform and stuff, but you obviously know that we need a little bit of confirmation. It's just like, and they're waiting for you to like somehow confirm you are one of them, not just wearing the uniform.
Flash the badge.
Flashing the badge does it, and they're like, of course, oh, sir, Ooh, sir, and they both like salute.
Oh, sir.
It's just like, right this way, and they're like, step back and motion to this direction.
Here we fucking go, boys.
So Tobias is walking with confidence.
At this part, this is where you would have to make a roll, because he might not 100% buy it, but he does see the captain and is quite shocked.
Alright, I want to attempt to... Its attendant is actually the ability, I guess. To, like, recruit an NPC. That's the goal.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything first? Are you just... what are you doing to, like, convince him? Just flashing your
So I
tats?
hadn't thought this through yet.
Flex. Just flex those tats.
I was hoping that my reputation would make him realize that this is the winning team to be on. The team he's on, not the best time. I was hoping that would occur to him.
It definitely will. Any action to push him over the edge would definitely help the case. Even if it's not you doing the action, if either Krieg or Tobias can think of a way that like really cements the fact that they're on the losing team.
I can make animal noises.
Is
Don't
that
know that I wanna-
intimidating?
I don't want to know that it
Depends on the animal.
just yet.
Lump on my back, just starts growling. Make little lizard hisses.
I like the idea of Krieg as a tiny little lizard just hopping out from underneath your cape with a Tommy gun. Fedora
I'm okay with those.
But I don't think you have a Tommy gun. I don't
I
think anybody has a
don't.
card that says
Would-
Tommy gun.
I have a question.
I have
Oh.
a crossbow.
Would this man ending up in a room alone with the captain be considered enough to push him over the edge?
I mean, probably. You'd be scared as shit of her.
Like if the guard that was escorting the captain suddenly disappeared.
I mean, we're still surrounded by like lil minions. I kind of want to go with just a cocky, but like, wow, I thought this was gonna be a bigger challenge. It just walked right in here, kind of
Just an
vibes.
insult.
I'd support it. Yeah, go ahead and make a 20-setter.
Fuck my life.
And a tough choice. Oh, unless you use your thing and boost it up to an 11. Or somebody bought a bunch of cards. Oh, Septarius played.
It's a 20.
Make it a 20. Yeah, he is fucking terrified. And just in awe. I assume that it looked like you had, like, handcuffs on. Like he was leading you with handcuffs on, and then you just, like, kind of break them.
That'd do it.
Thank you, Laurel.
And he's just, like, looks back and forth. And you just see him, like, rip his, like, badge of the Starlight Starlight, like, off his chest and throws it on the floor. And just pulls out a pistol and shoots one of these guards, like, right in the head. Like this one right here. I'm gonna put a little like icon. Boop. He's dead.
Get wrecked.
Can I try and shoot this one to make it look even more intimidating?
Oh yeah, go right ahead.
All right.
Top killer, Jesus.
Oh shit.
Just
Nice.
barely.
Yeah, it's a success. And like they have like nothing for health. This one is just asleep though, because
No, I was gonna use my personal weapon. It was a
oh
crossbow.
okay.
So
The crossbow, alright.
it's got a crossbow bow out. It looks like kind of like a fishbone, kind of sticking out of its head.
That's just so rude.
The captain's
yes.
cape flutters and suddenly crossbow bolt.
Oh shit, she can shoot from her back.
It's like, bro, that guy was 2 weeks away from retirement.
Well, he shouldn't have kidnapped my friend then, now should he?
We're not, I mean, I don't want to be like, we're not looking to cause trouble, we're just here to get our friend, but honestly, we're looking to cause trouble.
Alright.
We haven't gotten
Aki
enough
wants
trouble.
you to roll for like they're trying to use Death Hand on the ship. They're just firing from where the cannons used to be.
Alright, so I'm rolling for that?
Yep.
There we go.
Oh god!
Well, goddamn.
Huh.
All right. So we
Talon
got a
here.
natural 20.
Sorry, Talon.
Because it was important talent.
It's how it had to be. Dun 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 dun.
I just like making it big.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where are we gonna say that shot hits? How much does the Death Hand hit for? It's a lot, right?
Yeah. I
I
think
think
it's
it's
set.
60 on bosses.
I mean,
What's that?
I would count the ship itself as a boss.
Oh, definitely.
We could say it aims for those
Definitely.
music machines in the back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
6 on bosses.
Yeah, 6 on bosses for
Six
sure.
HP.
It probably doesn't hit the big boss, but it can hit the machines and maybe break them.
Yeah, I'm into that as a vibe. Bulk that shit up.
Wait, I'm sorry, I missed that.
So I
Aiming
was-
for
oh, yeah.
essentially their Rift traveling equipment. The music.
Oh, aiming for that. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, a big old hole gets blown right in the hull right here. Let me just switch over to not. Yeah, there we go. Like that blows up, and then this guy just gets sucked into salamander territory. And because it was a natural 20, like without anybody altering it or anything, these two things that you see up here, let me just. These guys they also get sucked out, and Sept, I believe Sept is in the chat, and if they're not,
They
then
are.
we'll just say that they are. You hear over like the listening devices of the ship, you guys can make out what sounds like music playing, falling further and further away from the ship, so you guys can go recover those.
Cossack has a question. Chad.
So, Stoneclaw is a deafening crack of thunder strikes the ground. All creatures under the storm. That would work. It would also hurt you guys.
Because I guess we're
I gotta run to the
technically
bathroom real quick. I'm so sorry. BRB.
Okay, that's fine.
in the area as well.
Yeah, you all would you would be deafened, and that might actually hurt the plan with that Twy has, like the Twyan.
Because that would disrupt the fog and the giant monster.
Oh, it would disrupt, like, if nobody can hear sounds in the ship, then their ability to bamboozle everybody through the sound system.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You all do start to hear. Oh, here's a good one for you, Twy. Like, the ship shakes, and the alarms are about to go off, warning the whole ship of a breach.
Nice.
You catch that before it goes off. You can stop that so nobody knows that there's a breach.
Nice.
Because you
Oh.
are hacked into the system. Like, if you want to roll me a 20-sider, we'll see how well that goes.
Yeah, let's Oh.
6, so that's a tough choice. So you can... So here are the, Here are your two tough choices. You can either allow this to go off, like, you have to let it pass, or else it'll destroy everything that you have. Like, you can stop it by having your crystals just fizz out. This is the only thing your crystals will be able to do. Or you can stop it by taking 6 damage.
That's over half.
You're basically gonna hold on to your crystals with all your mental fortitude, and like it's gonna hurt your brain. I give a lot of people headaches in this game for some reason.
I'm already naturally pretty scrambled.
If you
Yeah.
like, or you can just let it go, and like it won't hurt you, and your crystals will still be there. But like, this place is going to be flooded by guards. And by water, which it is
We
doing.
do have medics. Also, don't we have, like... I'm sure somebody's got a healing card in their pocket somewhere. I can't, like, click this dice off for some reason.
But also, can I... So, okay, but that damage that I take is the signal coming through, and, like, can I take the damage, but can I also store that, like, the energy that I got hurt with? Like, I can still keep the energy.
You could, yeah, you'll be able to do it again. Like, you'll be able to do what you wanted to do just fine. It's just, you're just going to take that damage.
But it is damage that's like it's electrical damage that's coming through.
It's like vibration. Like, it's shaking your brain.
But also in that, can it disperse and be stored in some of my crystals as like an extra charge? Like taking the damage still, but also like retaining some.
I don't think so much, because it is supposed to be the punishment. The you are basically using it to stop itself. So like you are getting the effect, like you are succeeding, but the cost is by taking damage. This is just like how Quest is written. Like if we were playing Forged in the Dark, I'd be more than willing to like let this kind of thing slide, but I gotta stay true to this game.
Something bad needs to happen.
Something bad needs to happen.
I think I'm gonna take the damage.
All right.
I think I'm gonna stop it from going through.
All right. So nobody on the ship, know other than the guy that just got sucked out, knows that this part of the section of the ship is filling with water. You have stopped that alert from going out. All right. So what are we naming this guy?
No, HP shot.
What's that?
I
there you go.
kinda use that. It recovers you 2 HP, so gives you a little bit better.
Aw.
Okay. Oh, Sept played one as well.
Oh, so you only took 2 damage. Like, you take the shot and like you take the damage, and all of a sudden you're just injecting stuff into your leg.
I bet.
It's like we're
B
good.
plus gave you something weird. You're
Aw.
not sure what it is, but you're gonna inject it anyways.
I'm gonna get addicted. That's what's gonna happen. Oh.
It's just morphine.
I mean, honestly, it glows green. Yeah, no, give it to me. I was
idea
come
that when-
prepared.
And they're like, all right, this is an experimental drug. So, and you're like, cool, I'm in.
Already
Sounds
throwing out
good.
the cap, spitting it out of my mouth.
Everybody's just
shoving it.
there's some guy in the background in a fucking tank top. It's not FDA approved.
What do you want to
Like-
name your new minion?
I mean, what is his name? We have a new crew member. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
He is a giant bug. Normally wears a nice snazzy uniform, much like the Federation. He's purple in color and it's got purple chitin.
Lloyd.
Big old what's
I
that?
said Lloyd.
Lloyd? Alright. His name is
so,
Lloyd.
A Lloyd gets counterattack, wild attack, and provoke. And it is your job to play Lloyd.
I will play Lloyd. And he's just like he salutes you. He snaps his salute. He's just like, "Where are we going, Captain?" And you just see him slapping another clip into his giant gun. His gun is bigger than Krieg. I need everybody to know that.
Is it like a Luger? Or is it like a 911?
It's kind of like a stormtrooper's blaster,
Okay.
but it shot basically a bolt, not like a bolt of lightning, but like a riveting bolt. It's basically like a
Oh.
rivet gun.
Okay.
Oh,
That's kind of fun.
dang.
That's what all these guys have, though. Just different scales of them. So he asks, what's the mission?
We're here for a jellyfish.
Came here to
Cell
get
2.
squishy.
Cell 2, we'll go. And he just fucking runs.
I'd like to whisper. We also are here for Laurel's friend.
Yeah.
Who no one got
who's-
the name of.
Did we want to? I'm hoping this will be relatively smooth sailing, but did we want to split up and search the ship for anything else before we get the fuck out of here? Is there anything that we like would go?
Is there
looking
anything
for?
of note other than
Yeah.
the thing we already destroyed? Like
There
what's
is-
this?
That is like the it's a stairway up. It will take you to the next floor up.
So there's more than one floor.
Yes.
I could explore.
Well, there's definitely like information here. Like you guys don't know where Taupe might have gone. You don't know like how they traveled through the rifts. Although they're not traveling. I'm telling you right now, they're not traveling through the rifts now. You fucked that right up for them.
I can only tell you what it looks like, not anything else. And probably only just this floor. So you're on your own
Captain,
for other floors.
while you work on the prisoners, should I go scout?
Is that how you guys want to do it?
I'm too small to make any decision.
What I do have to ask,
I'm an accountant.
what are these two doing?
They are freaking out. They are getting ready to attack, though.
Cool. I'll go do that. And Tobias is gonna walk up to both of them and like just
Oh, they're not fooled by your disguise anymore.
oh, that's fine. They might be. They might not be.
Yeah.
I
Comms
would
are
like-
down, by the way. If when they're trying to communicate, they are not getting Like they're
Anything.
definitely yelling bridge in the thing, freaking out.
Yeah, I would like to pan both of them
What is
All right.
that?
with a
Ju-
very satisfying clang.
Just smack them in the face with your pan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just go and roll a 20-sided. Also, real quick, Twy, you can do what you want to do to those crystals anywhere. You don't have to stay by this computer because
Gotcha.
that is your wizard power. So yeah, you definitely clobber one of them. The other one is going to try to like attack you. I don't ever roll any dice, so could you roll me a 20-sided to try to avoid the damage?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh.
you 100% like dodge that.
Mhm.
Alright, so you are here. Oh, let me just go backwards a little bit. And
No, I
you're dead.
literally can't actually move my character.
You can't?
I
What the
cannot.
hell? Let me control that. There we go. Should be fine.
I can't
I'm
move me either.
booking
Really?
It this
You're-
way.
This
I
is
can
all.
click and drag. Try
There
that.
we
I
go.
can move
Yeah.
toast.
Yep. There we go. You should be good to change it now. Now everybody should be able, including Twy, should be able. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Sorry, I thought I had fixed that, but I guess I had not. Yeah. So there
Do we
is a
know
security.
Laurel's friend, real quick? Do we know which one it is?
No, but Laurel is booking it past Kai.
Yeah, I
and,
figured
like,
that Laurel would come with the like jailbreak team.
Kai, as you dodge that you effortlessly dodge that bug's attack. Like you just see a javelin come flying and spear his head to the wall
Okay.
as Laurel just whips a javelin at him. Like she doesn't even stop running. Like she's just like goes.
Okay. I'm
So
gonna do
those-
some exploring while they do that then.
Is Vatna on this floor?
Guess we gotta go to those cells and figure out.
So Salan, what's your plan? Are you gonna travel with Tobias or are you gonna go to the prison?
I kind of want to go with Tobias.
Okay, we're splitting the party, people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here,
If this
take
place
this.
is
And
flooding,
I'm
like,
going
we gotta move. So
I'm gonna pass Ceylon my the shadow cloak.
Oh yeah, that allows you to be your like spy
It
ability.
can be invisible except for her shadow.
I don't know if it's gonna fit.
cover
It
that.
works.
ass.
It's magic, it does.
You
It's a
couldn't
magic
see it, but I
cloak.
hoped everybody could hear it, like me spreading my hands like that.
Yes.
Magic.
Yes, I can hear it.
But I am gonna hand you a couple of little baubles and such. Just heads up. Those are gonna be like little. I mean, you're the explosive boy, but they're gonna amplify when you throw them with them. So it's gonna. We got it. We got this going on.
So big kabooms. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
flashbangs, the whole bit.
So this green guy here, he's so brave. He's so brave.
Oh, so brave.
He has his like little like lightsaber out. He's just standing guard. He's just like you're not allowed to pass, and he's just like and he yells traitor at Lloyd.
Can I shoot him?
You can definitely shoot him. We went from a team. Oh,
No, I can't.
failure.
God. He's gonna like shoot me.
Hopefully not.
I mean, not that big of
Ah.
a failure, but
Roll me a
Okay.
four-sider. Oh, what's happening?
reroll.
Oh, thank
Thank you,
God.
Sam.
Really didn't want to shoot.
I'm not gonna be
anyone
able to do
important.
anything to anybody today.
No, it's not better.
Alright.
But
Tough choice.
we gotta live with that one.
You'll hit him, and it will kill him, but he is going to slash with his lightsaber and his plasma sword or whatever, and he is going to hit. Yeah, he's gonna hit you for 4,
Or
or alternatively, he's gonna hit the captain for 4.
I'll have him hit me because this was my fault.
So he's down, and you are short 4 HP.
I'm sorry for bleeding on your coat.
Also, for the ship crew, you guys are getting messages back that the captain is doing just fine. Like, plans are going great. Akisama's shot. You are now healed. You are healed by 1 AP. That's AP.
that
For
was
the
an
I
gecko.
did
AP
use
shot,
one,
yeah.
so
That was the wrong card.
Do you have the other one?
I do.
All right, let me swap it for you. Well, not swap, but let me refund you that one.
So the crew on the ship, the captain's doing just fine, but that music is starting to fade into the distance. If you guys want to try to chase that down, you guys can get it in the future. I'm not going to say that you can't. It's just going to be easiest now.
Go.
Perfect.
there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm assuming that I'm getting like that information back from them, that they can hear this thing and that it's out there, and I'm going to give the command to recover it if it is possible to do so. So that's on you guys, crew. Go find yourselves whatever the fuck the noisemaker thing was that got ejected out of this ship.
Captain says, "Get the music back."
Find the song.
So, and now you are at a locked door, but you guys have Lloyd, and Lloyd just like pushes in a code, and this door just goes blip, delete. This guy's very dead. There's another guard standing in there guarding like a an access panel that does not work because Salon shut it down. But what did you put on their screen?
Oh.
Porn.
Goatsy.
Oh God.
They're like really close up.
It's like,
Like you don't
like
realize.
they're like peering at it, like what is this? I can't. And then finally it zooms out, and they're like, oh god.
They're puking.
My face is so close to that.
Psychological horror.
It's just the like video of Gerald sucking on the door. Like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that's good. Corncob teeth, but inverted inside him. Good.
Looking
Terrible.
like a mimic sex toy up in the ship.
Yeah, but there's one guy on board who's just like, oh.
Here's one guy that's had to move his fucking like clipboard in front of his.
Yeah,
like,
no, this is
record.
crazy, right? Yeah, it's super disgusting.
Like, I gotta
That's
get a
so
copy of this
gross.
for-
I'm gonna use the
research
the
purposes.
bathroom. Is this on all of the screens, even the ones in there?
Oh, this
Wild.
is terrible.
Who would do such a thing?
Alright, well that disgusting thing's happening.
Sounds good.
I think Goatsy, a close-up of Goatsy is pretty close to a close-up image of
Yeah,
a bag of
actually.
spaghetti. That's
And also pretty
God.
close to Gerald sucking on the door frame. So honestly,
yeah, it's all just very gross. This guy on the other side of the door, having heard the commotion, is gonna open fire with like his like rifle, which will fire at everybody. Like he's I'm gonna roll once, see how many people like how we go do. He did hit. How many did he hit? Because there's 4 of you. How many of you did he hit? So 2.
oh no,
I was
made the roll 1.
oh yeah. He so distracted by the Goatsy and getting scared by the door opening.
Did you both
He
play
goes
that
to
card?
Yeah.
shoot.
All right, I'm gonna refund. I think yours, Toast, since you used it second.
Okay.
Save
And-
that for later.
Literally blows his own foot off. Well, no, he bolts himself to the floor because that's how these guns work.
Oh, that's worse
Dies to
somehow.
bloodbath.
Honestly,
He is just stuck. I'm gonna put a little net on him so I know that he's stuck. Yeah, he drops his gun, and is now stuck stuck to the floor. Lloyd just goes over and smacks him and tries to smack him to the side, but again his leg is bolted to the floor. So all that happens is like you hear him crack his chitin crack.
Aw.
Aw.
It's that cringe.
Yeah, it's terrible. But he also cannot open these doors, so it's gonna be up to you guys to figure out how to open the doors. There are little like things you can see through each door.
So can we like get into this hallway? We can see what we're.
Yeah. You can see
Okay.
who's like there. There's a little
Come on.
frog that
Get
clearly...
off your back and run to this one.
Yeah. It's
It
my
is definitely
boy.
Squishy. Looking in, Squishy seems like he has like a 5 o'clock shadow and like an eye patch, but it keeps like using his tentacle to move the eye patch from one eye to the other.
Does he still
Yeah,
have the
that
pair of
makes-
glasses that he stole from me?
He definitely has a pair of glasses, but like one of the lenses is definitely broken.
Oh, what do I need to do to open this door?
Tell me how you're opening the door.
Does Laurel have any idea?
Laurel is like looking in this one, and
Wants
you
that shifty
hear from,
wizard.
and you hear from the other side. You hear the shifty wizard kind of whimpering, and Laurel's like, "This is the door I need in."
So what does the door look like? What are my options at the moment?
It's very like slides shut kind of deal, like from both angles, and then there's a circular lock in the center that like would spin like a screw to lock itself. There's a touch panel, but based on what Lloyd said, the panel doesn't do anything now. So
Okay.
you could try to bash the door in. You could just try to like work with it.
I'm gonna try and break the door open, and
Are you using any abilities or anything?
I don't have any at the moment. Unless
This-
I can speak to Squishy and have him open the door for me, since he has more strength than I do.
He cannot from his side. Oh, what?
Thank you.
Something
Laurel.
breaks? Oh, the key. Oh my god. Yeah?
Oh,
There it
after
is.
looking
Yeah, of
around the
course.
door everywhere,
just-
I see on the wall there's a key, and I'm just gonna grab that and like, oh, this is handy.
I'm so glad I made those cards.
And you
I was
guys
about
have
to
been
use the
sitting on
battering
these
ram.
like for the perfect moments. Jesus.
But yeah, that door comes wide open. Squishy greets you with affection.
And now
And I'm
you
just
are
gonna
able
immediately
to
jump
use
and
your
hug him.
companion. All of his companion abilities you can now use. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know how rangers work, but you can kind of like one hand tied behind your back, right? Ability wise.
Since we
Oh.
gave him the llama, it worked out a little bit better.
Didn't bring the
Yeah.
llama though. Could have brought the
No,
llama.
I didn't. This is, and then I'm just gonna do that.
Didn't want
uh,
Squishy to see you.
Yeah. Then do that thing where you just kind of go over and make sure he's okay, fussing over him, make sure there's nothing wrong with him, and then spend minutes until someone tells me otherwise. I'm busy until you guys message me.
Does somebody want to take the key from him and unlock
I left
Laurel's
that
door?
the door,
So
yeah.
who are these? Who else we got? Like I wanna talk to these other prisoners and see what's going on here. Like weird
This-
tree boy and frog boy.
Weird
Um,
tree boy. I didn't expect you guys to be able to open. But-
1 second though. Do we have anyone from navigation?
Yeah,
Actually,
Akiana. Akasama
Akana.
is. Aka.
Akana?
Yeah, that one. I'm just gonna say
Um,
Sama.
Yeah, I would say that that puts Akana in command. I think. Like in terms
Yeah.
of bridge protocol. So.
So if you want to roll them
Yeah.
with twice giving them the information right there.
Oh dear.
So go ahead and roll a 20-sided to see if Akasama can follow the... Yes, you in fact can. It will take a couple of... Like, it'll take a little while, but you know you have a lock on the location.
All right, so chat, you are under Akana's command, rather. So enjoy. Like revving the ship.
Yes.
And Anika just like in the cafeteria sipping tea. Just like, finally, I don't have to drive. Oh no, I actually know why Skin and Ink aren't driving. They are much closer to becoming one person.
Mm.
Ooh.
In an Inca is starting to like, instead of having 4 legs and 4 arms, like it's gonna be 2 arms and 2 legs.
He's probably not
Today-
ready for that.
Today's the day they
No,
become tattoo.
not so tough.
Oh, yeah.
But, oh, thanks.
But so this little Trent-looking guy,
Rocky
Tree
Man.
Green.
the tree man, its leaves are pages.
Oh.
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 The world tree.
Word.
Is
Tree.
it
Word tree.
is it a bitter gifted world tree?
It is a bitter gifted word tree.
Whoa.
It's like that is for some reason being held captive. It cannot speak, not in so many words, but it does like rustle like paper off, and like the things that are written on it are just like, save me, like get me out of here. Like it just wants to tell stories.
I mean, enemy and my enemy. Let's fucking go.
All right.
Also,
So
tell me
key
about
card-
Frogman.
Frogman is a degenerate.
Yes.
Fucking degen.
Oh no.
Fucking
From what country?
frogs.
Frogman had the like the locks on this door in particular are insane. Like the key will totally open them, but there is more reinforcements on this one than the rest of them.
Just leave that one then.
And it's just like
I want to
enemy
use,
of your enemy.
I
Oh,
want
go
to
ahead.
use size up on this frog.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and, like, he's trying to, like, hide something, so go ahead and roll me a 20 sided and I'll tell you how. He is not successful at hiding things.
I see right through you, frog.
You know everything. Maybe, like, there's, like, a clipboard with, like, all of his information on it.
Like
Like,
dossier, alright.
yeah, a dossier on him. He is a notorious, like, he's basically a Unabomber for everything that Starlight tried to do.
Okay.
Like, he has blown up many ships. He is responsible for more deaths than everybody in the crew except for Karika, who destroyed an entire. Like, it's just like a mass murderer of these people. Like, he is like on his way to being. They're going to collect the bounty on him by their main group, by their main force. That is just millions and millions of their like credits. It is. They are so happy to have him. And even Lloyd's just like, I'm not sure you want to let him out. It's like, I get it. Yeah. It's just
Is-
like, fuck the system.
Is he
I'm with you.
honorable?
He is not honorable, but he is very enemy of my enemy until you're my enemy.
Basically, I want to make a deal.
With you-
I'll let you out if you fuck this ship up. Like,
Oh, he's just like, he just cracks his like neck and just ribbit.
let's fucking do
And
it.
from that ribbit, it's 100% like he will destroy everything. All right, he hops out and he just immediately sprints away. And Tobias and Salon, you have a third party member now.
Oh boy.
I also want to let the mini world tree friend out.
Oh yeah, I deleted the door.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's able to like help us too much in
No,
this, but
it just wants safety. So if you could tell it like where to go, like if you tell it to go back to
Yeah, I will do that.
okay.
Go
So that
back
it
to
can-
the waiting moth.
Just go stand in
salamander.
the mouth. Trust me, it's not. It's cool.
It's
not-
weird, but it's not bad.
Just
Can
wait.
you let me move, Squishy?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I honestly didn't think we'd get this far.
Thank you. Oh, he's much bigger than I am, so.
Yeah, I can make him bigger for you. Whoop. Whoop. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, I'm 3 feet, and then he's 8 feet, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna
well.
climb on top of him.
Hold on, I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. Group. There we go. Nope. Shit. Ah,
Come
what
back,
happened
please.
there?
You were both probably trying to move him at the same time.
That was wild. Group. Yeah, alright. Should work. I don't know. Nope. Nope. It hates it. Nope. That's just weird. Alright, never mind. We're gonna stop
No,
doing that.
yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Alright, so what are we doing with Laurel's door? She's just like tapping her foot. She's like, alright, so the door opens. The shifty wizard just kind of like climbs into the corner of it. He's just like, please, now hear me out. And then she just like javelins him in the fucking throat. You'll never know why she did that. Shifty
I'm
wizard.
good.
She has been hunting that shifty wizard forever. Shifty wizard bleeds out and is dead. Roll me a 20-sider. Let's see how, like... Oh, God, that personal attack.
No.
No, with a 10, he... Tough choice. Alright, I can give you the tough choice. You can find something, but it'll be broken, or you... Ooh.
It's the same.
It's the exact same!
Yeah, my bad. My shit was Sorry.
Alright, you can find something, but it will be broken. Or you just don't find anything.
I'll take a broken thing over nothing at all.
Okay. You see a wand, just like your standard magical wand, but it is broken in half. But it has musical notes all up and down it, and it looks like it could be used as a flute if it wasn't broken in half and it wasn't stuffed up a wizard's butthole.
Well, I'm sure we can make something of this. I'm sure that,
We got fixers.
yeah, we have fixers. It's just,
Just hand it to Leo and don't explain. All right. So while this is happening simultaneously.
sorry, Lord, all I said is I wanted to search his body, and crack open his prison wallet, so...
Salon and Tobias are... Tobias is in uniform, Salon is hidden. So
Now
you
what's
guys making your way
going
up
on for you guys over here.
to the next floor? Is that what's happening? Or this area up here? Yeah, let me just draw a shape.
Did this change colors really quick? It did.
This area is flooded, completely flooded. The door is keeping it like
At
keeping
bay.
the flood at bay, but so
For how
you know,
long? I don't know.
yeah, for how long you don't know, but nobody is gonna question Tobias, and these guys are actually gonna run up here because they hear the banging and stuff. And this guy too. So like these guys are all right there. So you have a clean shot to the next floor if that's what you want to do.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
All right. And the frog, who explains himself only in a couple of ribbits,
You get the gist.
but yeah, you get the gist. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for like whether or not you understand. All right.
I think
And if
like
this-
demolitions is like an understood language.
Yeah.
Like I'ma blow shit
Absolutely.
up. Like you gonna blow shit up? I got that.
Did the nod. Like, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna have to let me know if this is terrible, and I can fix it if it is. But here we go.
Oh my. What?
I love it.
What is that?
This is you guys have made it onto the bridge.
I love it.
Take it to the bridge. This is so good.
Is it supposed to be a moving purple
Yes.
vortex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
So
Are they? I imagine they're freaking out because their comms are down.
yeah, they're all freaking out, and there's like this one up here, the one with the two swords. It's just like, Private, what's going on? He's
I'm
speaking
not
to
sure.
you, Tobad.
I'm not sure. Everything just stopped working.
It's like, Yeah, we don't have any communication, and we believe we've been hit, but we are unable to diagnose where the damage is located. And I think it's gonna be right about then that frog guy shows up, and literally, like, on his way out, he grabbed a bag. Tobias, you recognize this bag. It's got red sticks,
Oh,
and he
Oh,
just
boy.
starts throwing them. Like, he's throwing dynamite all over this room.
I guess we better get the fuck out of here.
they
as
don't have
quick
any.
as possible.
There's no files in here or anything we'd be able to access, is there?
This is definitely, I'm gonna say, because of Salon, this is the only one that's not on the network that you, like, deactivated.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you guys could grab it and just go.
Oh.
Like, you could rip it off
That's
if, like, you roll high enough.
I mean, considering they're
Ooh.
distracted with a frog throwing dynamite, and they're not suspicious of the other two characters because they can't see Ceylon.
Wow.
I fucking go for it.
The second you make that roll to grab it, you will be putting yourself in danger, though.
Okay, but I think we just gotta go for it, right? Like
But
we're
also-
we're just
the biscuit.
Now wouldn't be the worst time to get some fucking bamboozle on some fuckers.
I mean, they're going to everybody in this room is gonna know where the voice is coming from, though.
Fair enough.
No, well, they won't really, because you can make it sound like it's coming out of the crystals.
So it's just coming through the like PA system essentially, like you're.
Yeah. And you can make whatever noise you want.
But can I sustain it? And then Tobias, you're gonna grab the system, and then we'd go. We
For
wanna
sure.
grab the system,
Which would
yeah.
look less suspicious because it's like quick protect the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Alright, so I need 3 20-siders. The first one from the captain, please, to tell us how the frog is doing. And then the other 2...
That is the slowest fucking roll on the
Yeah,
planet.
it was on a
right
6 for a while.
Yeah.
That crawled across the screen.
That is a success. Frog guy did not kill himself, and, like, he has not been hit. Like, this room is filling with, like, rivet bolts and stuff. Like, they are trying to kill this frog, and he's just hopping around. He's just hopping around, sticking dynamite everywhere. So now I need one from Salon to create the diversion.
Alright.
Hello?
Was it to me? My
Yeah.
bad.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yes.
My bad. Oh.
I was so
Ah.
close to that one too. So yeah. What are you
These
making
are so
them
much
here?
more dramatic. Jesus.
They really are the slowdown.
So how is your distraction work?
Oh no, Talon! Talon made you roll a 1.
Oh, no,
That sounds like Talon.
You shifty little bitch.
because I broke his gun. I'm sorry.
Mad about the cannons.
My guns.
Oh no, it's fight card.
Alright, so
Alright.
they are
Okay.
not distracted.
Tell
You
me-
can
Tell me about what you're thinking.
So this
Chris.
card says use an existing card at this rank. Can I use the card that makes it a 20 instead?
I kind of don't like the and we can refund you that card just fine. I don't like it once somebody has played a card. I don't want to negate the card that they played.
That's understandable. Can I then use it as a item card to give her better
Abs-
success?
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's the item that you're gonna give her?
Let me look and
What's
see what
something
the
that would
options
help in
are.
this situation?
What type of?
Well, how does it
weapon?
fail? I guess we can.
I think she goes to like set the vibrations, like to make like whatever noise she was gonna make, and then just they get all of their systems back at once. Is what's about to happen
Okay, because like
because it's a 1.
in
Okay. Then can I use that card to make it so that something breaks?
I think
If that
what
makes
breaks
sense.
is my voice. Honestly, like the like it cracks too much. Like I start saying like an announcement and such, but then I get this like massive like I get a whooping cough situation, I suppose, and then that kind of like shakes off the cloak, and I can't like handle it. Like literally, there's a frog in my throat kind of situation to
Like-
keep it amphibious.
So this might like a little bit of like setting the scene might help for you, so you can decide what kind of card you want to use. So she starts like coughing and hacking or whatever, and like the cloak falls off. This guy in the red shirt right here points his gun right at her head, and that's where we are. Like he has not pulled the trigger, but he sees her as a threat, and he's about to pull the trigger.
Make it so that his gun breaks, so that
Absolutely, yeah.
he can't.
And that might also like have a tie in with her voice. Like maybe the frequency is she breaks the gun with her voice. So like pulls the trigger and it just doesn't work. But so like yeah, you got a free turn of like not dying. Tobias, did you want to snatch the I will tell you right now, you are not being hidden right now. Like they are very confused what's going on. Nobody suspects Tobias because he's still very much convincing and has not done anything to like suggest that he's not. But these guys are all like, this guy's coming out. I am trying to move things on the Twitch stream and that doesn't work. Like this guy's still like piloting. They've got their systems back and the ship starts moving. If Captain, if you could just roll me some 20-siders for the group searching for the items, and they're all doing a lot of work down there, like flying the ship around underwater.
Alright,
But let's see how they're doing. An 8. Tough choice. So, for the crew and the ship.
It's a 20.
Oh, you guys are doing fucking great.
Thank you, Laurel.
Like they have their system back up, but you guys are just running rings around them. They are sinking. They are aware that they are sinking now, but it's been so long. You guys are just fucking.
Ghost.
You're doing amazing. Like you are on target. They still believe that you are that illusion that was sent out earlier, so they're chasing after that. They're on the other side of the swamp. You guys are doing great. But Tobias, you see your fellow officer, Salon, on the ground, uncovered. The bug right next to it, coughing. The bug right next to it, slapping his gun, trying to get it to work, but he just pulls out a knife. Like, you see the information that you are after right here. You actually see a picture of Admiral Taupe go flying past it. Like, flying past the screen.
Can I rip that off and hit him with it?
Yeah.
You rip it off so hard it hits him in the face and he falls over.
Yeah, we can roll a 20-sider and see how effective that one is.
I don't want to roll because this is Talon insurance.
Oh. Just make it a 20.
Simple. Come on.
Pay to win. Yeah, you grab the computer and it's like that. You don't 100% know what this thing is. And you just smack the shit out of this guy. And now you and Salon are like cleared up. Like you guys could like make it out. If it's up to you whether or not you want to try to help Frog Bro. Kevin, can I get one more roll for Frog Bro? See how he's been doing in this last like 30 seconds.
That fucking degen.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
God.
Frog Bro's been
Oh.
hit.
Oh.
Like this place, Frog Bro is fine.
Sitting on these cards for so long, like waiting for the moment.
Like where he threw these explosives is perfect. Like the water's flooding in, but he's perfectly fine. He actually jumps out the window and escapes into the swamp himself, but this room is filling with water now. Like everyone in them is dead with the exception of the guy at the wheel, but it's not going well for him either.
Kept shooting everybody but the frog.
Yeah, they were shooting at everything, but he was just jumping around perfectly, just fucking backflips and shit. Frog dude is out.
I mean, there was no surprise, I guess, that or no wonder that he was such a threat. Like, clearly very professional. Knows exactly what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Salon and Tobias, like, you guys can either take out the last guy in this room for some reason, if you just hate bugs.
Gotta get that completionist.
Guys, is that what you're after? Or
Toast,
you
I
can
will.
bounce. Okay.
Yeah.
Not now, but I will.
He still got his bombs to blow up.
Alright. So are you guys gonna jump back down? Because this room is filling with water.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys are
Alright.
taking the computer, what have you, with you?
Taking
Whatever
the
it is.
computer, I'm actually passing that to Ceylon.
Store in her butt.
Mm-hmm. I got room. My bustle.
Alright. You all feel a bunch of large explosions from above you. The crew that wasn't up there.
Yeah, it's time to fucking go.
Like, these guys are panicking. They are running down the hall trying to figure out. They are chasing after Salon. They will see her coming down the stairs and they will chase after her.
Lloyd, let's go.
Cool. I would like
Don't
to
worry.
grenade. I would like to grenade the middle of them, please.
Oh, 100%.
And I will spend my 3 AP.
Don't worry, Squishy, we'll get you new glasses.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me that 20-sider, see how well this grenade goes. Very well.
Oh.
You could also add, like, if you have that, like, +1 situation
I
from
don't.
for your emotes, if anybody has that, you could make it a 20. Or 19 still a success and will kill them all. Oh,
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's taking me a second to find the fucking thing.
Yay!
okay. So for your grenade, what is meant, like, what do you envision as the perfect thing that could happen?
So grenades are like shrapnel-y, so honestly, like it just donks off of the middle one's head and then blows up.
Alright, and just takes them all out?
Yeah.
Man, we are doing a lot of killing in this episode.
They shouldn't have kidnapped Squishy.
They,
That's the
you know what?
revenge.
Fair.
They had it coming.
Totally.
I do have a question. When we were in this room, do these seem important?
Oh, they seem so important. Thanks for asking.
Do
They
you
seem
wanna-
like they might be powering the ship. They kind of have the same feel that the Leto drive has when you're close to them.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck. All right.
Okay. So, hold on. So we know we can. Okay, I got this. Bias is gonna whip a magnet out of his bag.
Oh, Warlord played Something Breaks. Those
So how do
important
you
things
want
are
this to
dying
break?
too.
Combining that with the magnet, like something breaks, the magnet breaks these things. I support it. Alright, as
If they
you
break and they function like the Leto drive, if they are also like gaseous creatures like Leto, magnet can move them.
yeah,
like that is true.
Containment break.
yeah, these ones aren't alive, but they are very similar to Leto. So when you get in the middle, and when you get in between them, like right here, the magnet starts pulling the gas out of both of them due to them getting the cracks in it.
Uh-huh.
And then like this, apparently the green and the red should not mix
Uh-oh.
at all. Lloyd is terrified. You know what you're doing. You're an explosives expert. You know what's going on. You guys got about a minute before this goes up in a very, very big boom.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to ask Lloyd about Vatna.
Like, we never had the moth. Like, and he's just like, Taupe had it. We're after them. Those moths are too dangerous to be be controlled by people. They have to be free.
Okay, well, if that is not on the ship, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hey Tobias, do you have any spare glasses for no reason in particular?
Yes, Squishy can have a pair of my glasses when we are back, safe on the ship and not blowing up.
I mean, that's very kind of you. Thank you. See, I told you,
So-
Squishy would get one.
While that's occurring, how is the ship going? So you
The
guys
ship
are...
has been doing great. As far as like everybody talking, like they're doing like I think Caustic says that they're gonna go out. Yep. They're gonna go out of the ship to grab the.
Thingamajig.
We heading the fuck out of here then?
Yeah, I think so.
Back
can
to the
you roll-
salamander.
Can you roll for Caustic to see how well she's doing
Yeah.
on her like away mission?
Oh my god, what is
Sorry,
happening?
Caustic. Here's Caustic's tough choice.
Okay.
Like you can either, like, fuck, tough choice. I know what's going to happen.
Oh shit.
Did somebody make it a 20 or something? What do we got?
Reroll.
Reroll. Okay.
Well,
All right. So it didn't happen. That's a shame.
Hey.
Guess I don't get to suck Caustic into another universe. Real shame.
It's
Anyway,
like the third reroll Warlords play.
so you guys, you get out of here. Everybody's like safely out of here. I don't have to make you roll anything. So we're gonna go back to this one, and Salamander Bro is gonna like take you. This
Gerald.
ship is fucking Gerald.
I
Everybody has
would like
fucking
to.
names.
I would ask Krieg to tell Gerald to surface so I can watch my handiwork.
I will relay the message to Gerald.
Gerald surfaces and starts to climb one of these giant trees and like sticks his tongue out so you all have a very good balcony view of what's about to happen.
Thanks.
Like the ship starts to light up with like this garish purple gray light and then just starts to explode. And like you can all feel the impact and then implodes all at once. And everybody in the Wander crew, because of the reroll being successful, the Wander ship, you rock back and forth, and Karaka starts like almost going into like the void that it produces, but successfully gets out of it. And then just silence. There is no sound in this place at all for like a good couple of minutes. And then sound starts to slowly creep back in. If anybody has any of the rift beetles on them, it is lighting up more than you've ever seen. Actually, the rift beetle just dies.
Oh my god.
Its little
I can't
heart explodes.
handle silence.
Then you definitely pass out for a moment.
But I think like in the passing out, like I think there needs to be a little stronger like I in the silence cannot control some of my feathers, like some of the crystals on me. So like that needs to be contained.
Don't worry,
Like,
if you fall, Squishy will catch you. So if you pass out on the ground, I can have Squishy catch you so you don't fall over.
I'm going to pass out, but also the silence in general is a problem for some of my crystals. Just
Like
heads up.
the deafening of them.
Yeah, because like I am constantly singing a song, and even just in the background kind of thing to my crystals, the same way like a siren would, and like the song is what's keeping these crystals from the void, the call of the void, silence. And so if there is deafening silence, and then I can't make that sound, I don't know what happens. That's something I've been very scared about happening for a long time.
Well,
Hi,
roll a
hello.
20-sider.
Okay. All right. Yay, in character.
Oh no.
God.
That's a straight-up
It's-
failure, friends.
This is gonna hurt. It hurts my head. I can't. It's too much quiet. Too much fucking quiet.
Like the camera pans in on like your face, your pupils get like tiny.
Yeah, like
You know,
feral.
operative?
Going feral.
I kind of want to reject that. But I will leave it up to you guys. Operative wants to make it a 20.
Know how it would be contained. Somebody else would have to, because I'm out of my own control in this type of silence, in this like actual gone. So like y'all would have to figure out what that 20 would actually mean and how. 'Cause
Honestly,
fuck
I feel
away.
like, personally, I feel like everything else has gone amazingly. This is okay to fail.
I'm okay
Like,
with
ha-
that.
There has to be at least something.
It came from within the crew. Yeah, no, the silence is definitely like
Actually,
like my
deafening for
feathers.
you.
Yeah, and then like my feathers are full ruffle. Like parts of my bustle are like my big old bumble butt like are actually like falling off, and so there's like feathers and crystals like attached that are kind of drifting into the wind and like going through. I mean, is there wind because it's so deafening? So there's like no medium, but like
I mean,
no.
I could cause some wind.
I got it for you. I know what's about to happen.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
Oh no.
So, if we're giving that card back, so it's not a 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back.
Yeah.
I think when we make choices to lean in, like character-wise.
So, you guys are being hunted by the police, obviously, but there's something else that also has the scent
Oh no.
of the Wander crew, and especially really not happy. You see the crystals like start flopping in the water, and every time one of those crystals plops into the water, it's like a musical note, and it plays
Oh no.
a very nice tune, but like the corpse of the beetle that exploded a second ago starts to light up, and you feel that soundless roar that you heard before.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Yeah, also, Karika is in the water.
Erica, you're in the water, and you look over, and from a newly formed rift, like this rift did not exist until a couple of moments ago, a giant red-capped queen, bigger and scarier than the one that you read the report on from the last game. Like,
shit.
this one is huge, and on top of it are just countless little red caps clinging on. Like ticks on tick situation.
No,
like-
no.
No, have you ever seen a termite queen when it's covered in its larva?
Oh, I haven't, but also
I
fuck
like
you for
that.
saying those words.
Here
No.
we go. Google.
Are our comms down?
Your comms are not down.
So we can hear sounds.
Yes, you can hear sound now. The sound is what actually brought, like, she passed out and dropped
Ooh.
the crystals. Oh, what happened?
Caustic, that is a good point.
Oh.
Not sure if Karika freaking out would cause an implosion ability to target its diving suit or the queen. I would say that as a threat, because you see it as a threat, it would target that. But I would say that, honestly, we're just gonna roll it. To me, I would say that anything with around you is in danger. So, to briefly recap, Karika's wizard ability, because Karika became a wizard upon entering into this realm, is to implode things. But, having only had the ability for a few days, there is no control over that bitch. So,
And it could be like worldwide. Oh.
Tough choice. Alright, Karika. Here's your tough choice. Unless somebody alters this roll. When this roll is fine to alter. Here is your tough choice. You can send yourself and the Wander crew, like the ship, you can implode that, but that'll send you to a
Nope.
different. Oh, what's up?
reroll.
Reroll. Alright, we're rerolling it. I
I think I like the
accidentally.
I think I like the reroll cards better than the like automatic. I might want to
Yay.
adjust the
Amount.
the like rarity of those, because I think the reroll is just it's more fun. It feels like.
Okay. So here's how I want this implosion to work. I want it to work like you're sucking it back in, like not like you cut it in half, like how
The last one.
Cole did, but like you basically like spaghettiing it back in. So many of these red caps are jumping off of it into the water and into this area. So you have now polluted, through Ceylon's like failure of controlling magic. The Seasonings world is now full of red caps that never were here before. This world has never seen them, but they are now. Like
Oh my
the
God.
queen, like the queen is out of here. You've sucked the queen out of there, but like I said, it was covered with hundreds of them.
Oof.
So there are hundreds of red caps that are scrambling. They're all throughout the swamp, and like they're starting to crawl out of the swamp and over mountains. And we'll take care of that in another game. And that'll be a fun game to have in the Seasonings world.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that is the repercussions of the failed roll.
Just so you know, since you're passed out, I would have caught you because usually
Aw.
you would have just fallen down. So I would have had Squishy grab you with his tentacles, so you're not floating in the water.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. That was really neat. It's been a while since I've heard the silence. Oh no, that was titular to my character on that one. Oh, fuck. Y'all fucked up. Y'all just... Oh no.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
No. Because now, like that was minutes worth of silence, right? Like that
Yeah.
it was so
Like
much.
2 minutes. 2 minutes of silence is what it was.
That's so much. And I'm assuming I tried to at least fight it like more than halfway, which means my brain did get scrambled. Like that's that's not good. No.
Alright,
Y'all fucked
so
up.
here's a quick recap. Like the whole crew can get back on the sub. Laurel is just like
The
well,
the
go ahead.
thing that the crew was after. Did they get it? 'Cause
yes.
I don't know if we actually.
Oh
resolved
yeah,
that.
yeah. Karika grabbed the thing. That was what the 17, the
okay.
bad roll turned to a 17 was. Karika has it, and it looks like to us in our world, it looks like a jukebox. It does. It
Oh.
definitely has vinyl in it, and like they are labeled with maps. And each, like you can tell by just looking at it, Karika didn't kill the queen. She sent the queen back into the void. They sent the queen back into it. There is a distinct difference. They killed the other one. This one is now just mad.
This one's just pissed off.
I think a creature that exists by traveling through basically black holes isn't too worried about getting spaghettified.
Does it like de-noodle on the other end?
Guess we'll find out. But each one does have like a
I mean, it's gone. So
no.
we
That
can't,
rift
like,
that rift
get it.
closed as soon as Salon woke up again. Once the crystals stopped doing what they were doing.
Or started
Yeah.
doing what they like weren't doing, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially in this world. Oh my god.
There's no immediate danger to you. The sea is a small sea, but it's not so small that you can individually start shooting at these red caps.
Mm.
Like it's gonna take like its own game, and that's gonna be fun. So for the next game, we get to do either hunt down these red caps or continue to hunt down Vatna. Because
Decision.
Mhm.
Admiral, air quotes, Admiral Taupe currently has possession of Vatna. The vortex, I'm gonna say since you got rid of the big one, it killed like a lot of little ones, but again, a bunch of them did escape. Sound affects the rifts.
Mhm.
and that's what Salon's crystals make. They make sound. But you all have a bunch of vinyl that, if the engineers would like to, can connect that to the Leto drive, and just, if you play a vinyl record near some water, if you play one of these records, you get to open a rift to any of these worlds.
Nice.
Very nice.
And one of them does look a lot like our liminal plane map.
Neat.
Hell yeah, that's super cool.
But we also have a giant beetle friend that can help me decipher things, I think.
You do have a giant beetle friend that can help you decipher things.
Mhm.
I'm sure the tiny horse was having a blast that whole time.
So that's where we are with this game. It went a little bit shorter than expected, but you guys did so great. So,
I mean,
recap
it still
of what-
ended in catastrophe for the seasonings world.
Oh, the
but-
seasoning world is
Oh, yeah,
straight
that-
fucked. They're not ready for this.
At least they got wizards. It's fine.
Okay, but what do the red caps do again? Have we
They-
seen that before? Like what they
They steal blood.
nom?
They steal blood and take it back to their queens. They are currently searching for a particular planet.
Ah.
I think Art knows what this particular plane looks like. It's covered with like a bunch of oozes that look like they're just made of blood.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They are very specifically looking for B+'s world.
I mean, that sounds like the holy grail of blood.
Yeah.
Blood people.
They have not found it, but that is where we are. So I think the next like away game we're gonna play in the seasonings world,
Okay.
and that one's gonna be hunting down these red caps and trying to like stop them. And then the next main game is gonna be the one where we hunt down Taupe herself to try to get Vatna back for real. Yeah, that works. I didn't 100% know what the next away game was gonna be, but now we know.
Oh, I imagine that frog is dead now.
Which frog? Oh,
The
Hmm.
dynamite
Fuck.
frog.
fuck.
No.
Somebody roll me a 20-sider. See how the frog's doing.
I'll do it.
Go for it. At least the queen is gone. Yeah, no. At least it got sucked back in.
Alright, 11 it means it's a success.
Apparently that frog
A
fucks.
frog is immortal.
I
Frog is
was
a
gonna-
goddamn professional.
Goddamn professional.
You guys look over and just that frog sitting on a tree. And
Yeah,
sitting
see,
on a
like-
tree next to you, arms crossed, bandolier of just sticks of dynamite.
I'm going to give him the respectful fellow demolitionist nod.
It gets a nod back.
Nice.
Shit, does he join your crew? He did so great.
Does
The
he
frog,
even...
the frog has to join the crew.
I mean, that explosion must have impressed him so much that he's going to join under Tobias, right?
Oh, he seems more like a loner to me, like a contractor kind of guy. Can you recruit him? Like, is it even?
It's up to the DM, honestly.
Can bribe him with food.
And
I mean-
explosions.
He's
don't know
not a
if I can-
commoner though.
So, I mean, I might be able to use like a tendon again, but the thing is, I already have it once. I only do it like I can only have one attendant at a time, so I can't do it that way.
Yeah, so it's
I
just
think
like
he can owe us one. Feels good to me. I'm not necessarily sure that I would want him on our crew, but I'm totally fine with a like,
Colia.
yeah.
A way to call in a favor from him.
And honestly,
we know
like
we
any
know
of the,
where
like,
he lives.
the helpful
He's gonna wa-
NPC cards could be
Yeah.
in the future. So yeah, occasionally
got
ally
one of
feels
those.
good.
All right, so Lloyd is
Wait,
added to
what?
the crew because you successfully.
Is that just a slingshot? Is that what that says? Like,
Yep. All right, so in any
Frog
art of this frog, he's got a slingshot and he's just loading, like he's
Oh
making
no, he's
a
got a
slingshot.
grenade
out of this-
slingshot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Amazing.
This frog has a grenade launcher now. Like he didn't know what grenades were. He just knew what sticks of dynamite were until fucking
Until I
Tobias threw the
shoot.
grenades. And he's like, oh, I can make these round. So, in my head, it looks like the less normal slingshot, but think about like the fat boy from Fallout,
Okay.
because it's just basically a catapult. So yeah, you got a frog with a fat boy. I hope everybody's excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, whoopie eye whooper. Well, that was this game.
Yay.
2 successful games in a row.
I have a question for the captain before we end the game. Captain, who are you really?
I mean, that is a good. That's a good question. That's a good.
That's an excellent question.
That's,
Immediately leaves.
excellent.
Screen vibrates on tentacles.
Oh god. I was just trying to get to it, but it decided to like die instead. Well, that's what it would have been. I'm gonna like try this again. Yeah, the map has decided it doesn't want to load anymore, despite the fact that like there it goes.
The problem is like we have too high of a quality of the map, and
This
Roll20
map too
doesn't know
good,
what
yeah.
the fuck to do.
There it goes.
There we go. Yeah, no, I think at this point we've officially split from Lockstitch. I think that's a safe assumption
Bet.
that we are now free agents. So I guess we can do a little fucking reveal, I guess. The captain is in fact a pirate, and was a pirate prior to her like current stint. The way that she achieved this job, this position, was when the Seasonings crew came through a rift. She helped save them. In the process, her crew was lost. So the evidence of the fact that she was a pirate, technically not there. Several of my like OG crew members survived. Marcus's character is one of them, which we've never got to see him because he can never play.
I'll put him on the screen.
Yeah. Can you put it roughly about where?
I just find it real quick. I've used Peanut too many times.
I would say that he was probably my second mate, because Rupert is obviously first mate.
Definitely.
Yeah, obviously, come on. It is also why, like, oh no, he's hot. Yeah, no, I nailed that.
Oh.
I loved all of, because they did these originally for the game they were going to play back in May, that just everyone's life fell apart to be able to actually play it. So
I'll put
yeah, please put
Leto
them all
up
up.
as well.
I posted it in the chat as well. That's like the World Anvil's like senior officer stuff. And you can see all the blank spots we have. Because the game could never play.
You guys have already seen Twy.
Yep.
Alright, well, still on.
Yeah. Like, just put it
Once
on
we're
there.
on this ship, I want to make sure I get those glasses from you, Tobias.
Really harping on those glasses.
He said he would, and you know,
I
man,
did
word
say
is
I
is
would.
important. I'll give you the broken ones back, though, if that'll make you feel better. It's like, thanks for these new glasses. Here's the old ones.
I don't know how much more about her past I want to reveal other than just that. Although, like,
So basically, the crew, you are right now. I imagine even if like you're against the idea of piracy as your character, it's just like, we're not making you all pirates right now, obviously.
Yet.
But
Yet.
you have to save Vatna, or otherwise B+, and Officer Sama will probably murder everyone, and then themselves. And also, you are all very responsible for filling this world with red caps.
Ooh.
We should probably fix
So-
that.
So, like, yeah. And you all are still being, well, the Starlight, if you see any Starlight, they're not going to like you. But they're not hunting you as you just destroyed one of their largest ships.
It's like maybe we'll just leave them alone for now.
So,
Can't we just blame it on the frog?
I mean, yeah, probably.
you don't have...
So
We're not saying that you guys are turning into pirates.
Yeah.
That's just one direction that the game can go from here on out.
So
Otherwise,
I will,
we just
I will actually
go ahead.
share the captain's motivations. So she kind of fell into this like, oh, but like you're a hero because you saved these people, and oh, you seem to be a capable captain. So
You're already a captain. You might as well be continuing being a captain.
but once she realized what Lockstitch was capable of doing, she also realized she could use them to go after her OG crew. So that is her like background motivation, which will be priority over becoming a pirate with a new crew.
Your like old crew are lost on Liminal or like perhaps in other
Everywhere.
planes. Yeah,
Other
so
planes,
everywhere.
Yeah,
That
they
makes
like
a lot of sense.
rift nonsense occurred. Technically,
Oh shit.
because the ship that came through was off of the Seasonings world, there is a distinct possibility that some of her crew could be on this world.
Oh shit.
So
That's cool.
I have some thoughts for that. I'm not ready to share them yet, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
otherwise you're gonna be like, y'all aren't like my real friends. Like y'all aren't my like real crew. It's
thing is, like,
oh.
if the captain is willing to go through all of this to get her old crew back, she would do that for everyone that's under her command now. Because like
Nice.
that's what being a captain is. It's like your
Mhm.
people are your people. It's just now she just has more people and a way better ship. So many not real friends.
It's okay, you look cute. It's fine. We'll still follow. Still good stuff.
I'm honestly completely shocked that that game went well. There were so many things that could have gone bad.
It was somewhere in the middle, like, I don't know, like hour 30, and I was like, wait, is this the game? Like that nothing no, are we just literally going in and out? Like, are we done? Like where's
Honestly, I feel like everyone was so much nicer this
I
time
know.
than in the past. You guys are terribly to each other. You're great to us.
No, it's because we were rescuing Squishy.
That's
This is
fair.
important.
Your guns are
They're fine.
fucked.
They're fucked.
everybody but Talon, who can go fuck themselves. That was I had my whole like speech ready to go. I was gonna get on the comms and like full voice in character and everything. And you're like, no. And it's like, oh, fuck this game. Fuck you. Like, but my guns. No. Fuck you and fuck your guns. I'm pretty sure your guns got fucked up in the silence. I don't know.
Yeah,
They probably did.
What happened to the guns in my head since the barbed spears got shot in, and then when they forced them out, like they just kind of hooked into the guns and ripped them off the ship.
Zippered
And
them
then-
right out.
And then normally you could go salvage them back up, except for the fact that Kai really blew the fuck out of that ship.
But don't worry, your ammo's just fine.
I was really wondering if anybody was gonna be like, "Hey, what are these? What's this red and green thing?" It's just like, "Oh, here we go."
So even if I didn't magnet, I was still gonna blow it up.
The magnet made it so. The magnet made it like they were going into it. They were gonna create their own rift,
Nice,
just-
yeah.
be gone in their own like weird way, but also,
I like implosions though.
yeah. And
They're
then
almost as good as explosions.
then another rift opened. Then Karaka caused another like implosion that closed that rift.
I'm sure all of this
We
is
opened one and closed the other
fine.
one.
Breaking even. I mean, that feels good. Did we, how much time, I guess, because, like, in-game, not necessarily we spent that much time on those, like, containment boys, like the devices. to like recreate our own, or that's technology that all of Starlight has then?
Yes.
Ooh.
Starlight has a higher level of technology than you do. But now you have access to that technology, and in like the free role play situation, we can roll some 20-siders and see like how much you learn and how well the engineers can reverse engineer this.
Because we had the like closed off computer essentially.
Yeah, because you basically have the laptop, and
Which,
you also
like,
have the jukebox.
got a little damaged. I feel like
And we have a giant beetle that can translate it.
And you have a giant like you have the Lloyd. You have Lloyd that can and will willingly help the party.
It's a little bloody, but I'm sure it'll work just fine.
There's like feathers stuck under the keys.
A dude got beat to death with it.
So it's missing a key or two.
Right,
Sure,
well,
it's fine.
Nice.
that was it for that game, and now I get to write up completely new situations.
You're welcome.
That'll be fun. The temporary the guard buddy is not just the temporary guy. The captain used a legendary ability that made him part of the crew. She just fucking was like, you with us now.
He's like, okay, sounds good.
Got a lot of fixing coming up, Leo.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tinkering to do.
Also, I got this
Small
weird
on the
stinky
spot.
wand for you to look at.
Caustic asked up there, like, can people that can breathe underwater in their world breathe underwater here? No, it follows the same rules as the liminal one. Like, if your character can't breathe, like,
If
can
you're not
breathe
from
underwater
here,
in your world, then you can't. It's just how I have to do it so that spells still work.
You may be able to hold your breath a little bit longer than normal, but not forever.
Right. Like, I still need, like, if people can just randomly breathe underwater, then gills is useless as a spell. So I cannot make that useless. If people can just randomly fly, then because they slightly bird, then levitation abilities are useless, and I don't want to take away anybody's abilities. It's like if I let people do that, you could, not that anybody would, but not that anybody would, but you can metagame it like really hard and be like, I'm a flying sea dragon. Like, I breathe underwater and can fly, and I can, like, it's just like, I don't want that to happen. I don't think it would, but you know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was that.
Ta-da!
Thank you guys for playing.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
And we saved Squishy finally.
That's the best part
Yay.
of this whole thing.
He's
Only
got a
took,
5
like, 3
o'clock
months.
shadow and a rotating eye patch.
It only took like 6 months later.
I'm sure he has lots of stories, so we'll be catching up. So
Cause didn't we lose Squishy on like game?
the
Episode
very
one.
first
Yeah,
game,
literally
the
one.
very
First
first one.
game.
So yeah, 6 months later.
I've got to teach him how to swaddle. I've got to shave him.
So much. Oh, that is how you're forever gonna sleep now is like get swaddled and then he just like rocks you.
I mean, it's the perfect way to sleep now. So he's.
It's okay, just find
Plus,
a
I
kid.
don't have to keep bothering. Um, all the time. I can just have Squishy do it
Just be
for
like,
me.
Royce, please. Can you tuck me in?
This is all your fault.
Tell me a bedtime story, Royce. There once was a man from Nantucket.
Oh god.
Just immediately asleep. Like this tongue flopped out.
Where is it? Here we go. I wonder if this will work. Oh, there we are. Big ol' swaddle time swaddle creek. Just terrifying for everyone.
No.
I don't know what you mean terrifying. I think it's adorable.
It's That's amazing.
What was the raffle for this game's Streamiversary thing? What do you mean? Refresh my memory.
We're doing the Morkborg thing next Thursday, and that one's gonna be like a random raffle to get into the next game. And get random for that one if that's what you're thinking of.
I'm just waiting to see what Sip says. God,
this
was
game?
there? Do you remember what it was?
No.
Because
I
that
do
was
not.
forever ago.
No,
if you find whatever it is, or if you remember what it is, just tag me in it, and we'll do the thing. It's just been so long. It took forever to get to this game. Ah, that's fair.
Okay. Well, that is it. That's all I got
Yeah.
planned. So I thought it went well.
Yeah.
It went crazy, but all in the good ways. So, and thanks everybody for playing, and thanks everybody for like watching and playing the cards. And I'm gonna bounce because I gotta pee, as
Mhm.
is tradition. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow for portrait streams.
Woohoo.
Night.